Hello, welcome everybody. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the month of August. Now, if you are new to my channel, I do a variety of predictions. I talk a lot about the current global energies and I also talk about the Great Awakening process, which is currently happening on a very large scale. Now, if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification because that lets you know when I come up, and I will just get started and we'll see what comes up for August. Oh, I'm getting in August the bills are going to keep coming in. So the bills, they're showing me like the window with the, the envelope rather, with the window. You know how you go to the mailbox and you see the window envelope and you go, oh, more bills. So there's more bills coming in. And the message here is that we've got to manifest other things. So we've kind of got to manifest that sort of other things that are coming into our life other than bills. But I'm definitely getting there's going to be a lot of bills coming in. And this could be around, to be honest, it's like they're putting more expenses on things. We're getting I would say more taxes. They're looking at ways that they can, I don't know how they could make it any worse, but government's looking at ways that they can put more costs on people. So, because as we know, if you're a regular on my channel, Sprocket, no barking please, we know that this is about breaking people down where they have nothing. Excuse my dogs, Sophie, Soph. Where they have nothing, and this is what they're aiming to do in August. They're really going to do this push now to bring people right down to hit rock bottom, because that is their goal. That's their target goal. We know, so they can bring out their big reset. They want everyone to hit rock bottom, and then they're going to come along with their silver platter of packages and help everybody out. This is government and parliamentary leaders. We'll see what else we get today. Now, I'm getting again that if you're here on my channel, we are still these time travelers. We can move around. We can sort of take ourselves back in time. We often listen and talk here about music from the past, and we talk about vintage shops and memories that we have from the past, and we talk about our little time capsules that help to move us forward. We take snippets from our lives and we use the positive parts to help ourselves move forward. So I'm getting a lot of this time capsule and sort of time travelers for you guys watching my video. We're still going to keep removing ourselves from all this garbage and nonsense and staying on our correct path by doing our time traveling and making sure that we're going back to the things that make us feel alive and good inside. And they may not always be from the past. As time travelers, you can also go into the future. So we can learn, we can teach ourselves new things. We can start opening up our life in a way that is more conducive to the direction that we want to take it. And that's what I'm getting. There's a lot of this time traveling for us in August. See what else we get. I feel like August is going to be a month of people cohabitating. So what I mean by this is a lot of people often with different cultures will share houses, and they will have like two families share a large house. There's going to be more of this happening. People are going to sell up and then they're going to move in together. This cohabitation is going to start happening in August, where people are finding that it takes pressure off them. If they can all move into one large house, they've got less rates, less costs, electrical costs. They can afford to get the solar. There's going to be a lot more of this cohabitation. A lot of kids are going to move back home to their parents. Sorry guys out there, I know that might not be what some of you want to hear. And this could even be kids in their 30s who are thinking of having a family or wanting to save deposits. They're going to have to move home because there's no way moving forward that people can just keep renting. Renting is going to become very unaffordable. I feel like this is going to be a big issue that's going to come up in August. People are just going to sort of, it's going to hit that dire straits now around the housing market that, you know, when we were all young, we could kind of go and just rent a flat or do these things and we'd go in and out of home. But now I feel like people are going to have to take this really seriously. There's going to be a lot of this cohabitation of people sharing the one house or the one sort of unit or townhouse or farmland, like property. Like parents might be move back in with their kids, because you got to remember too, a lot of aged care homes, they've been having so much trouble over the last few years that their expenses might go up too, and these homes might become something, I believe, something a lot more for the wealthy. Like, you think of some of the aged care homes, there's a real separation in some of these two. Some of the care that's provided in the lower class sort of industry of that is not the greatest, but the elites, it's like beautiful private facilities with everything that could be provided, as in entertainment, pools. They live quite a fancy life. Not that they're probably enjoying it that much. I'm just saying that this can be what starts to get created in August. We might find there might be, and this could be globally, there might be these aged care facilities, because they have focused a lot on, well, if you're on my channel, we talk a lot about sort of depopulation and what's really going on beneath the surface. But I do believe these might become more of a global, I guess, corporation of these aged care facility situations. I'm not quite sure where that's going, but I feel in August we might get something around that. But of course, you're going to have to pay top dollar to do that. It feels like that's going to become a real industry to me. What once was a very caring and nurturing service, it's like it's almost been a bit brushed aside, and it's been very targeted in the last few years, hasn't it? We could all say that, I'm sure, in your countries. Gosh, they're even charging some of the places here in Victoria for an outbreak of the CV virus that happened, and quite a lot of the elderly patients did die, but a lot of patients in elderly care homes do die. It's a place you sometimes go, and a lot of people don't come out of that, but of course that's never talked about, is it? Well, Dan Andrews, their premier, he had terrible quarantining issues and people died in the same sort of situation, but of course nothing happens to him and he gets away with it. The corruption is just so obvious now, but I do feel like there could be something around these aged care facilities that's going to really change, and it could be quite abruptly too, and we're going to see that as people on my channel. We're going to see these things and we're going to identify that straight away, that, oh, here we go, what are they up to? No, we know what they're doing. Corporatisation, pay through the roof. Again, they're going to bring the silver platter out with all these great services that they're providing, and not, of course, disclosing all the hidden costs that'll be involved. I'll see what else we get for August. Oh, funny. They're showing me us. So if you're on my channel, this is all of us. We're sitting back and we're like reading the paper. We're just reading the paper. We are so detached now from all this nonsense and garbage, and even if you're new to my channel, that's how you're obviously starting to feel, that it's just like we're reading the paper, and it's news that is so far away from us that we're not even involved in it. We're not even in the news in the newspaper. It's almost like being time travelers. It's like the dates are even different on the newspaper for us. It's like we're reading like old news, and you could say that here. Like I said, the cruise ship event that happened here again this week, it's like reading old news. You just go, oh yeah, that's happening again. Like, this is what they're showing me for us in August. So in August, I'm guessing that we've really got to just sit back. They're saying smell the roses, enjoy our lives, not do as we're told, because we know that we never do. Even if they start bringing things back, you know, we've probably got that strength now where we could stand up against mask mandates and being coerced and all that sort of thing. We've got so much stronger now that it's just like all this CV stuff and a lot of the things they're rolling out, it's just like we're reading the paper. And they're showing me even on this like newspaper, it's got like Klaus Schwab on the front page, like everyone's all really horrified about this dictator that's taking over the world, and you know, in page 3 it's got more about Bill Gates and how he's bought more farms, but we're just sitting back and we're just like, it's like we're just here just observing again and enjoying our life, and the whole time it's like we could just close up the paper and we could just walk over and throw it into the fire pit and burn it, because it's not a part of our life anymore. And that's the message I'm going to leave you with for August. I think that's a nice message, that we can kind of sit back and chill in August. Even though I know over there for you guys it's probably coming into autumn and you might be a little sad that summer's finishing. Oh, I'm such a teaser, aren't I? Martin and Louise and everybody over there, Catherine, Danielle, you're all going into autumn then. But autumn's so beautiful. I love autumn. We get a beautiful autumn here. I'm sure yours is really pretty. The trees are just the most incredible colours of red and yellow. But we will be coming into spring and I will be very happy about that. So look, that's what I'm going to say. Sit back and enjoy August and think of it as like reading the newspaper. Oh, okay. I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Hit those like buttons, and I will say goodbye and have a wonderful August. So we've got a lot to look forward to. A lot of relaxation and just chilling out with, in my case, my doggos. This is Sophie. Say goodbye, Soph. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.